We chose the Blue Mountains Sunset Tour as our first tour after arriving in Sydney for our honeymoon, and it was an excellent choice. The Blue Mountains tour with Director Lee was fantastic. Safe driving and quick execution meant no waiting in lines, and we were able to capture clean and wonderful photos at the photo spots. I want to recommend the Blue Mountains tour to my friends. Or rather, I recommend the Blue Mountains Sunset Tour with Director Lee of Australia Infinite Tour. It was a really great tour, and he told us a lot about the history of Australia and Sydney, recommended great restaurants during our trip, and the tour was very pleasant and enjoyable. For those who are used to the fast Korean culture, this tour applies it very well. If you don't like standing in line, waiting, then you'll be comfortable with Director Lee. It's not easy to travel to Australia alone and go to the Blue Mountains, but I'm so satisfied with this tour that I'm writing a review. Our small group was led by our guide, Teddy. He looked like a veteran when he showed up wearing sunglasses, and he was right. While driving, he explained Australia's history and explained the cities perfectly. I think it's amazing that they've built such great buildings since the 1920s. He took great pictures of each viewpoint in the Blue Mountains and even gave great advice on how to take pretty pictures. It rained and was cloudy, so we couldn't do stargazing, but he made sure to do the night view perfectly until late at night. It was a choice I really don't regret. I went to the Blue Mountains on a course that connects Lincoln's Rock, Three Sisters Rock, Lura, Eddie's Point, and this tour was a jackpot in many ways. Fortunately, the weather was perfect right after we left, so I was able to take a lot of great photos at Lincoln's Rock. Thanks to Eddie's foresight, we were able to move faster than others and secure the best viewpoint. When our guide Eddie took a picture for us at first, I was so surprised that I thought, is this person a professional photographer? But that was just the beginning. Even while traveling by car, we didn't just see the scenery, but we also heard local history and interesting stories, so I gained a lot of knowledge and had more fun. In fact, other guides could do this too. But our guide Eddie had a different charm. Here's the thing, he's a wizard of props and a genius in planning photo compositions, as you can see in the attached photo. I think this level of quality would be impossible without a huge passion. And the most precious thing is that there's Eddie's Point that makes taking photos and stargazing even more special. It was really great because it's not a place that everyone else can go to, but a place where you can enjoy it even more in a special way. It was even cloudy on the day we left and it rained on the way back, but luckily we made unforgettable memories at Eddie's Point. Actually, it was a tour with Eddie as a guide by chance, and I can't tell you what a blessing this coincidence was. Thanks to him, I'm taking lots of pretty memories and photos. Try walking the Shining Road with Eddie as a guide. You won't regret it. I highly recommend it if you're with Eddie God Eddie. Blue Mountain is just the main point, and you can see the night sky properly. It was really great to be able to see the constellations that can only be seen in the southern hemisphere. Thanks to the introduction of a real local restaurant, dinner was cheap and delicious, and the picnic mood was happy. Guide Yoon Jae-woong took good care of the props and took great pictures, which was great. Above all, the atmosphere was great because it was a small group tour. Thank you to the guide and fellow travelers for giving us an unforgettable night.